Welcome again to the second podcast of Know Our Leader. This time, we have welcomed another inspiring leader who has spent 14 years of his career with Intech. He's been inspiring his team and has been attributing to Intech's entire journey of 20 years. Let's all welcome wholeheartedly to this leader who is a wonderful team builder and also a team contributor. Let's welcome Vijay Sharma. Hi, good evening and welcome to the second podcast of Know Our Leader. Welcome. We are welcoming Vijay Sharma today. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling great.
Okay. And what do you have to say about the podcast setup? कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
Good. And really excited to, know how we are going on.
Okay, great. तो मुझे एक बात बताइए, ये जो फीलिंग है जिसमें एक वीडियो बन रहा है, आपका पॉडकास्ट शूट हो रहा है एंड यू बीन चोजन एज द सेकंड लीडर टू इंस्पायर रेस्ट ऑफ द पीपल, इसके बारे में आपको क्या कहना है?
Well, ज़्यादा कुछ तो नहीं, but the thing is, I have started my journey long back with this organization, and now, coming up to this level, it is really excited, inspiring, everything.
Okay, great. तो मुझे ये बताइए कि शुरुआत से शुरुआत करेंगे, ठीक है? आपने यहाँ पे 14 years Intech में दिए, so आपका फर्स्ट जॉब कैसा था?
I basically belong to Rajasthan, Jaipur, so I just joined a company near my house.
Okay.
Where, I just worked as a fresher trainee, and I used to work on weekends as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, we have close monitoring and that kind of culture they have. And it was, in my first organization, I just, got promoted multiple times.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, initially it was hard, but later on, worked there for around 2 years.
Okay.
And that was great. Later on.
Super. So, first job में आपको promotions मिले, must be very inspiring for a young person जो सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट होना चाहते हैं, पैसे कमाने चाहते हैं. ग्रेट. सो मुझे बताइए, ये तो जॉब की बात हुई, व्हाट डू यू डू फॉर फन? मतलब आपकी हॉबीज में क्या क्या आता है विजय?
मोस्टली हॉबीज में वॉचिंग मूवीज, हिंदी मूवीज, ओल्ड हिंदी मूवीज बेसिकली,
राइट,
लिसनिंग टू म्यूजिक.
ओके, सिंगिंग आल्सो. तो एक दो लाइन कोई पुरानी मूवी का अगर आपको पसंद हो तो जरूर से आप सुना सकते हैं.
ओके,
या प्लीज गो अहेड.
ओ हंसनी मेरी हंसनी कहाँ उड़ चली, मेरे अरमानों के पंख लगा के कहाँ उड़ चली.
वेरी नाइस, यू सिंग रियली वेल. सब सुर ताल बराबर था. आप क्या प्रैक्टिस करते हैं?
बाथरूम सिंगर.
डजंट सीम सो. काफी अच्छा गाते हैं. हमारी जो म्यूजिक कमेटी इंटेक में आपको पार्ट लेना चाहिए. आपको भी, मुझे लगता है कि हमारे जो इससे प्रीवियस लीडर थे उन्होंने कहा था वो अपना यूट्यूब चैनल चलाते हैं, दे रिकॉर्ड देयर सॉन्ग्स. आपको भी मुझे लगता है ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए या फिर कोलैब में गाना चाहिए उनके साथ.
Yeah, generally I used to sing in our annual events.
Okay, great. Looking forward to listen to your another song.
Sure.
Next is, how do you keep your team motivated despite of strong deadlines, conflicts? फिर भी आप कैसे अपनी टीम को मोटिवेटेड रखते?
First of all, it is about the prioritizing the things, how we can prioritize.
Sure.
Which one is more having high priority, low priority. Yeah, we have to be effective in communication as well.
Correct.
Setting a clear expectations with all the resources and establish a sense of collaboration within the team.
That's true.
And, we have to celebrate their achievements. The small achievements, big achievements, doesn't matter. So we have to really celebrate. And one more thing is that we have to also celebrate the failure also. They have to the team has to, come to you and showcase like what failure they have. So be a mentor to them, be a guide to them, let them by the examples as a leader. And this is how they can, by looking at you, definitely come up from the challenges and all that. And you always stand by them.
Right. I think that's a wonderful trait as a leader because सबसे important होता है आप as a leader उनके लिए approachable है या नहीं है. You are trying to figure out the ways to guide them always and being available. That's a very good trait. Okay, the next question is, what are your current promises? That could be anything in your professional as well as personal.
I would say in the professional, my current promises is aligning with the company's future. What we have promised, I have promised for my company.
Right.
Our milestones as our strategic feature as a team Anant. So, fulfilling those expectations from my side. So I'm always standing by that and, committed for something bigger than myself.
Right.
So that is my promise for the company, for me as well. And personal life, it is, it includes me as creating a healthy and happy life for 10 years. So it includes me also.
Yeah. I think it's a very good value that Intech lives by and we promote because all our Intechins are our family and it's a great thing to stand by those values and I see that you stand for the co-created future. Right. And Intech Anand. Great. So tell me, you being such a leader at a specific level, what are the traits that you look for in a person that you hire for your project or a team?
Apart from the, problem-solving skills, the technical skills, most important thing I would say is the adaptability in a person, the attitude of that person, and the resilience of that person, how he handles the things when the challenges comes and all that. So that kind of the attributes if a person possesses. And apart from that, I would say the cultural fit, because we as Intechian are we have a culture, and if that person is not culturally fit, it is not acceptable by us. So that person must be a cultural fit also.
Yeah. Okay, great. And tell me one thing that you think that you are unbeatable at. मतलब उसके comparison पे कोई और नहीं आ सकता. You are truly amazing at that specific trick.
One thing I think, one thing I'm, greatly, many people here, saying me that I'm very good in the detailed level, exploring things in the details.
Oh, okay.
How things are working. I'm not, being comfortable without knowing like how the things are working.
Okay.
So this is one thing that, I'm, unbeatable, I would think.
Okay, sure. So I think एक specific data को आप बहुत scrutiny, deep dive करके देखते हैं, and you believe in getting the in-depth knowledge of it. And
and in general also, I'm that kind of a person when I purchase something which I'm not aware, like
Correct.
from online store, from offline store, I just read all the specifications, how it is working, what are the reviews and all that. So, after looking all the details, I'm completely satisfied.
Yeah, I think
This is, my habit kind of thing. Or
yeah, I think it's a very good habit of ensuring that whatever you're paying, it's worth of. And in terms of when you are delivering, you would ensure quality, efficiency, and everything else to ensure that the services that are being delivered.
definitely. So,
Great.
that brings quality to that.
Yeah, which also happens to be our previous year's theme as well. So
Yes.
great. Okay. So the next question to you, Vijay, is what are some strategies that you have found to be helpful in your recent project work or work?
I think, being agile world here. So, we keep changing our challenges, promises, everything, being in an agile environment. So agility is the most important thing. We have to be agile with our challenges, everything. So one thing is the agility. And another thing, of course, is the variety of the things, how we can prioritize the things
Right.
to be most effective.
Right.
And other strategies could be the time management, how we can do, schedule our calendar, open communication, or maybe we can say effective communication. So I believe like those kind of things, and productivity, of course. So including or maybe continuous learning, how we can, learn in that environment.
Right.
The time management and, the effective communication and productivity, the tools which we can use to, enhance. So we should not do a hard work, we should do a smart work like of thing.
True. Which also happens to be one of the attribute. If you want to be productive, you have to be efficient and be resourceful.
Right.
Great. Okay, I think leaders को बहुत clearly पता होता है. That's how they step up the ladder and are able to view things from a higher perspective and also guide people. So thank you. I am equally inspired by your sharing. Okay. So इसी से something similar मैं आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहती हूँ. जैसे आप दूसरों को इंस्पायर करते हैं, तो आप किससे इंस्पिरेशन लेते हैं for your mentorship?
All the successful people in the world belongs to the different, industries, belong to different, like, celebrities, Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, and the Sachin Tendulkar in sports, football, Ronaldo. So every successful people, there is a story, how they become successful.
Right.
So, by looking at their inspiring stories, I'm getting inspired. So that is how. And for my singing, it is always Lata Mangeshkar, Arjun Kumar and all that.
The benchmark.
The legends.
The legend. Yeah, accent.
So, yeah, I always look upon to them, like how they become that big. Because they have that kind of commitment, they have that kind of efforts, they have that kind of, hard work. So that makes them, up to a certain level.
True. I think the names that you've actually taken shows that where your inspiration comes from. It's an elite list of legends.
Oh, yes.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Next question is, if you were famous, what you would be famous for?
Famous for, I would say like, today, because I am in the company for the last 14 years and I have seen from the, the day one to till now, it is now a mid-sized company. So I would rather be a CEO of a big company. Intech as a big company. So I would famous for that.
Oh, okay.
Certain point of time.
Okay.
So I would be leading a company, a big size company,
Right.
having, multiple offices in multiple geographies, and I'm leading there.
Right. So we are on the way. And जो भी ये सुन रहे हैं उन्होंने अपना फ्यूचर क्रिएट कर दिया है ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे. So great, fabulous. Okay, another thing, something related to this because that gives you inspiration to reach at a particular level. So tell me, what are you most proud of, or what is it that makes you proud?
Proud of associating with this company. So it is really, people in this area or in this domain, they usually, don't serve the company too much. But, being, establishing such a company and such a culture in that company and a great place to work continuously for, I think, for the lifetimes. So that is I am proud of, working here as a leader, as a, mentor, supporter, whatever you can say. But the important thing is that, I'm happy associating with this company. And I really want to make this as a big company, as a visionary company.
Right. Okay, great. And जब आप बात करें तो मुझे वो क्लियरली दिखता है आपकी बातों से, वो झलक के आपकी जर्नी का आपने जब स्टार्ट किया था और अभी, एंड हाउ डू यू वांट टू टेक इट टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. एंड उसी से रिलेटेड मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आपकी 14 इयर्स का जर्नी इंटेक के साथ, आप हालांकि बोल चुके हैं दैट यू क्वाइट प्राउड ऑफ, बट हाउ वाज योर जर्नी व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड विद दिस कंपनी एज अ न्यूबी एंड कंपनी में कंट्रीब्यूट किया है आपने 14 इयर्स से. How was it, the entire journey of 14 years and still counting?
It is really, both exciting, inspiring, and great learning for me as well, because I have seen, how this company is founded, how I come to this company, how I joined this company, and how we initially served with the one client, only one client.
Sure.
And there was no feature like, for a couple of years, there was no other client, and, everybody was like, how we can sustain. So from that stage to this stage, it is really, a breakthrough for us.
Wonderful. What
For
would
me.
that-
Fit.
Yes.
So I have seen that kind of the things we have promised, we have elevated ourselves, elevated leadership, having that commitment, making everyone a self-led company. Everything is in that journey. So, and important thing is that we always try to make people this company as a people centric. So that is something that is different, make it different from other companies.
Right.
So, and you always get support in the time of COVID also. So we have that kind of support. So every challenges we to take it on and finished it with something and with a happy ending, you can say.
Correct. Okay. Great. And आपके साथ बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा. Special thing was you could sing and you could sing well. So next edition में I hope we can hear you more. थोड़ी और लाइनें हम आपसे सुनना चाहेंगे. आपका टाइम देने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. And wish you all the best for taking this leadership to the next level. And I hope to see you someday leading and be one of the CXO members. And all the very best. And thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks.